If your penis no longer gets as hard as it used to, if you feel ashamed during intimate moments, and you notice your partner becoming increasingly distant, pay close attention. A study from the University of São Paulo School of Medicine reportedly showed that 82% of men over 60 restored penile rigidity in less than a week using just 3 cheap medicinal herbs in tea form. Today, I'm going to reveal this exact recipe, how to prepare it correctly, and why medicine supposedly hides this from you. But first, write your name, age, state, and city in the comments below, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next videos with information that could save your intimate life. Have you ever pretended to be tired to avoid intimacy? Have you felt that tightness in your chest when your partner approaches, knowing you won't be able to perform? Have you noticed her look of disappointment? Well, I know it hurts, and I also know you don't talk about it with anyone because real men don't show weakness, right? Wrong. According to data from the Brazilian Institute of Urology, more than 16 million Brazilian men over 55 suffer from erectile dysfunction, and most hide it even from their own wives. The problem is that while you're hiding it, your prostate is silently swelling, your circulation is worsening, and your testosterone is plummeting. And what happens next? You don't just lose your erection, you lose confidence, self-respect, and eventually you lose her too. Let me tell you a real story that completely changed how I treat my patients. 3 years ago, a gentleman named Mr. Mario, 64 years old and married for 38 years, came to my office. He arrived looking down, barely able to make eye contact. When he finally opened up, he told me that for over 2 years, he hadn't been able to have a full sexual relationship with his wife. He had tried everything: expensive medications, vacuum pumps, even penile injections. Nothing worked for more than a few hours. When I examined Mr. Mario, I discovered his prostate was 3 times larger than normal, compressing the urethra like a kinked hose. His blood circulation was so compromised that blood flow to the penis was insufficient. But here's the part that changed everything. I didn't prescribe another chemical drug. I gave him a tea recipe. Yes, a simple tea with 3 medicinal herbs that cost less than $10 altogether. What happened to Mr. Mario in the following weeks was so impressive that I still use his case in medical lectures for other urologists today. You need to understand one thing. Your erection depends on 3 main factors: blood circulation, nitric oxide levels, and prostate health. When one of these fails, your penis simply doesn't work. And what the pharmaceutical industry doesn't want you to know: there are cheap medicinal herbs that act directly on these 3 areas. A study published by Harvard University in 2019 reportedly analyzed over 400 men aged 58 to 72 who consumed a specific vasodilator herb compound daily. The result? 78% reported significant improvement in penile rigidity within 10 days. The Mayo Clinic reportedly confirmed these findings in 2021, adding that the same herbs reduce prostate swelling by up to 40%. The 3 herbs I'm revealing now are Catuaba, increases blood flow to the penis, dilates vessels, and improves sensitivity. A Unifesp study reportedly showed Catuaba raises dopamine levels, the pleasure hormone, by up to 35%. Tribulus Terrestris stimulates natural testosterone production and improves libido. USP researchers reportedly confirmed that men consuming Tribulus for 30 days had a 28% increase in free testosterone levels. Ginger, a potent anti-inflammatory that reduces prostate swelling and improves peripheral circulation. Ginger acts as a natural vasodilator, facilitating erection without side effects. Now pay attention, because I'm going to teach you exactly how to prepare this tea for it to really work. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon dried Catuaba bark, 1 teaspoon Tribulus terrestris powder, a small piece of fresh ginger, about 2 cm, 500 milliliter filtered water. Preparation: boil the water. When it boils, turn off the heat and add the Catuaba and Tribulus. Cover and let infuse for 15 minutes. Then strain and add the grated ginger. Drink while still warm, preferably 30 minutes before breakfast on an empty stomach. Important: never boil the herbs with the water. It destroys the active compounds. The ideal temperature is 80-90 degrees. Back to Mr. Mario. After just 6 days drinking this tea, he called me emotional. He said that for the first time in 2 years, he had a firm and lasting erection. His wife, he told me, cried with happiness. They regained intimacy, desire, and became a real couple again. Today, 3 years later, Mr. Mario still drinks the tea and sends me thank you messages every month. But what impresses me most? It's not just the erection that returned, it's the confidence, self-esteem, and spark in his eyes. Now, let me tell you something very serious. This tea does work, but it's only part of the solution. Why? Because if you have deficiencies in zinc, magnesium, vitamin D3, or other essential nutrients, your body won't fully absorb the herb's benefits. It's like putting premium fuel in a car with a dirty engine. It won't help. That's why, in addition to the tea, I recommend a complete natural supplement to my patients that contains all 17 nutrients needed to definitively restore male potency. But I'll talk about that shortly. By the way, if you're tired of feeling ashamed, avoiding your partner, pretending everything's fine while inside you're destroyed, I've left the link to the complete supplement I recommend in the description and pinned comment. Check it out later, but stay with me. There's more important information coming. Did you know untreated erectile dysfunction increases heart attack risk by 60% in the next 5 years? Yes, because if blood isn't reaching the penis, it's a sign it's not reaching the heart properly either. Your erection is a thermometer for cardiovascular health. Ignoring it isn't just losing potency, it's risking your life. Plus, the inflamed prostate you're ignoring now can evolve into benign hyperplasia, prostate cancer, or even kidney failure. Every day you delay treatment, your body deteriorates a little more. Let me be brutally honest with you. While you're sitting there doing nothing, your partner feels rejected, undesired, questioning if the problem is her. And when a woman feels that way for too long, she starts seeking validation elsewhere. I'm not saying she'll cheat, I'm saying affection dies slowly, and when you realize it, there's no turning back. Do you really think that just because you've been married for years and raised kids, nothing can change? I can assure you, it can, and in a painful way. Desire needs nurturing, and when it fades, someone else might offer what you've stopped giving. So, in summary, the tea I taught you today is powerful, yes. But for truly transformative, lasting results, you need a complete supplement with not just these herbs, but also zinc, magnesium, vitamin D3, L-arginine, Peruvian maca, and 12 other essential nutrients. That's exactly what I prescribe in my office. A natural supplement with no serious contraindications, approved by Anvisa, that works on all fronts, reduces prostate swelling, boosts testosterone, improves circulation, and restores penile rigidity. Now answer me this. Are you going to keep pretending everything's fine? Keep avoiding her gaze? Keep feeling less of a man every day? Because while you hesitate, your health worsens, your relationship cools, and your masculinity slips away. I'm not here to judge you. I'm here to wake you up. You still have time to reverse this, but you need to act now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. Click the link in the description or pinned comment to get the complete supplement that's already restored potency for thousands of men in your situation. This supplement is called The Last Chance for Men because it saved marriages, restored confidence, and turned discouraged men into real men again. If you want to feel that energy, desire, and rigidity from when you were younger, this is your chance. Don't let shame paralyze you. The decision is yours, but time is running out. Write "I want it" in the comments now. This could be the first step to saving your masculinity and marriage.